Hello. This is Ignis. Ignis has long red hair where her ends are so fiery that it lights up on fire whenever she gets angry or passionate about something. Most of the time, she just leaves it wild and untamed, but there is, except for like one braid at the left side of her face. She has like reddish brown eyes that would go like lights up on fire whenever she gets angry or passionate about something, but most of the time her looks passes as a human.
As you see, again, one corner there is a fire genasi, and what are you doing in that prison over there?
I guess I'm just kind of playing with my hair and playing with the flame on my hands, like just with the produce flame cantrip. I just, you know, kind of boredly take it out and then extinguish it and then open it back up.
She is repeating that, doing this again and again and again. We see on the opposite side, we see another a human this time, just doing his own thing. Can you describe your character?
Okay,
Ah,
Well,
so wait,
are you talking about me?
sorry, PE. Go ahead, PE. Go ahead.
yeah, there you go.
There's
So
three
the
humans
human,
here. Forgot about that.
the three humans. Okay, so you can see Ash, who is 20 something, late 20s, looking male human with uh reddish hair and what do you call that? Facial hair. Is that a beard? What's it called? It's like a trimmed beard.
Goatee.
No, it's not
No,
really goatee. It's like a very trimmed
5 o'clock
um
shadow.
5 o'clock shadow. There you go. Um, and with a fur coat that he's wearing. He's just sitting on one corner, this corner, uh, calculating quietly on what's the best way to get out.
As he's just doing that over there again, alone, doing nothing, just calculating to himself. On the opposite cell, you see a tabaxi sitting next to you. Can you describe your character, please?
Uh, okay. I am Jade Stripe. I'm a 55-year-old male tabaxi with gray and white fur with black stripes and pointy ears with fluff towards the end. He's lying down with his back on the floor, one leg on top of the other, waiting for something interesting to happen.
Wonderful. And the opposite cell, we have.
Okay, we have a humanoid looking creature, but it's not really a living creature per se. You see J5. He's a warforged, standing 6.5 foot tall. His body is made of a combination of wood, leather, and bits of metal that you can see. The wood part is covering most of his body, but you can see some metal joints at the especially in the movable parts, movable joints, the elbows, shoulders, knees, and you can also see some leather that is holding his fingers, so more grip, so you can do stuff with it. His face is just like a mask. It's a mask. There's no facial expression. Only two slots for his eyes and a slot for his quote unquote mouth. But among the holes, you can see glowing lights. That is the color cyan right now. Uh, as the camera pans down, looking at his feet, you guys notice that he is missing his left leg. He is standing on one leg right now, just looking at the architecture of the prison cell he is in, looking at the iron bars, looking at the stoneworks, and occasionally tapping here and there, inspecting stuff.
Alright, J5. again tries to basically do what the rest of you are doing, either waiting for something to happen or just inspecting, trying to figure out the state of the cell. Yes, like I said, the cell again, it's in disrepair. Some parts of the stones are slowly crumbling. The bars are rusted. Care is not something that the owner of this place are considering apparently when building this place, when maintaining this place. And that finally brings us to a human male. Can you describe your character as well, please? Okay.
All right, that's on me this time. All right. So this is Kane Dietrich, 6 foot tall, very lean. Uh, face is kind of grimy after the slight scuffle they just got through. Black hair is cut in an undercut, but it's pretty messy after, like I said, their slight scuffle with the law. Blue eyes, kind of pale because he spent a lot of time in the city, not really out and about in the sun. And he's currently examining the lock mechanism and asking Umara whether or not she has any hairpins with her.
Well, I do have a couple. Let me see if they actually take it away. And as we go to the last jail cell, we can see that there is another human, a female this time, doing the same thing, basically what Kane doing, inspecting the lock, trying to figure out a way of escape or something. She has kind of like this slightly, kind of like dreadlock almost with rubber bands tying the end. She's very very simple. Her stature is pretty small. I guess she has a smaller build compared to the rest of the party is kind of like not really a melee fighter build either.